So last night I had this dream where I'm gonna be jumping around because I don't remember the order things happened yet. Um, but so with part of it, there's this girl who I actually knew, and her body was a little different in the dream. Um, but I was kind of she just randomly asked what. Well, first there's something else we were talking about. Like she asked something first, or she joined in a conversation, and then she was like, "What do you do to deal with anxiety?" And people didn't know what to say. And then I told her, like, I was trying to tell her how I, I was like, "Do you know what ayahuasca is?" And then she was like, "Yeah, like." And then I was telling her about Icaros, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, that would be cool, like a little ayahuasca trip that would help." And I was trying to tell her, no, it's not like that. Like if you're just listening to Icarus, it's not Aya. But then she was kind of like running away, and then I was trying to like fuck her, and then um I was like, come on, or something like I said like I wanted to kiss her or something, or let me kiss you, and then she was like, are you gonna make me or something? And then I like ordered her, I had her get on her knees, and then I had her lie down, like all the way down. And then we were walking back, and then there was this dude in a hammock with this girl. Then there was this other person in a hammock, and the girl from before, I mean, the Aya girl the anxiety girl was talking about this guy and saying how hot he was, like showing me this picture and saying like how pale her body was and how tan he was, and how she liked his body and how he had like a flower in his hair, and like how like he didn't even know what he was doing, how hot it was, like surfing and like having a flower, and like he looked kind of like Jay Alvarez. And then she wasn't really interested in him like when he was actually there, but she was still talking about him even though he was right there. And then she was saying how she had to go, unfortunately. Something with a visa or something, and then he asked some question like, you know, why is it that she can't stay? And then she like explained it. Anyways, um, there's this other scene where we're outside. It was sort of like the house that I grew up in sometimes. And there were all these dogs in the yard. I'm forgetting a huge, huge part of this dream that led up to this. Um, Maybe I'll remember it. I'm really not sure. Fuck. But there's so many dogs, and a lot of them were really, really small, like the size of like a mouse, or like the size of a small rat. And he kept having to capture the dogs and bring them back, and there was a couple people helping out with it. Then there were the people inside that were keeping the dogs in, because those dogs wanted to run away. And not all the dogs are small. Some were more of a like medium size, or like a normal small size for a dog. Then there was a dog who was like really bitey, and then I noticed, oh, there's a lot that I'm forgetting that happened. But I noticed that it's like I wish I could remember this what else was happening just before then, because that was really fucking dope. Um, but its skin was like ripped off, kind of like near its like above its lip on one side. Like, and I thought maybe from grabbing it, I would like injured the dog, and its skin was ripped away, and you could see it was pink underneath. But then I realized that it was actually a plastic, like robot dog, and that a bunch of these dogs now were robots. Like that they were made of this. They were like they had like a pink plastic body, and then this sort of like laminated on sort of like black or whatever color they were like was sort of this like plastic like layer like stuck on top. And so when that got chipped off, you could see it was the pink plastic was the shell of the dog. So then I was worried that maybe I'd brought back a plastic dog, because the plastic dogs didn't belong in the house. I mean, those weren't our dogs. They weren't real dogs. And its face was sort of like round and, I don't know if its mouth opened. Its eyes definitely moved, and it actually kind of laid there at first. Like I thought it was like dead or having some sort of seizure or something. Yeah, some of the dogs were kind of biting, and you didn't want to crush them, so it was tough to kind of capture these dogs. Oh, it's really too bad. I don't really remember. When I woke up, I wanted to remember this dream, and I couldn't at all. And luckily, I remembered through ayahuasca that one part with the girl. So there were some other people in the dream too, and there was some other drug-related thing happening. I don't remember. Then at the end, I was having some serious thoughts about something, which I also don't remember. Um, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what else was going on. Like, I was just like venturing around to find these dogs and bring them back, but there was like there was something else I was trying to do, I think, before the dogs got out. That's the part I'm forgetting. So what was going on beforehand? And also before that girl approached, there was something else going on. Something else with girls, I think, with other girls, maybe. Or something with the law. I don't remember. It's my birthday. With friends. I mean, there was someone else collecting the dogs, I remember. The little ones were so cute, the really tiny ones. Yeah, I guess I don't remember.